Hey everybody, Stu Carter here from Atamaii TV. And you know, we've got this new Star Wars Rogue One movie coming up next month. And I got a bunch of Star Wars toys to talk about, so let's get going and stand by for a Star Wars toy review. So what I've got here is 2 packs of your standard 3 3/4 inch figures from Hasbro, right? And when I was at shop, I bought these in Hong Kong last month. This is all they had. These 2 packs, or you could get a figure with like the vehicles, and pretty much that's only the Death Trooper, right? But of course, you know, in November, December, each week brings new toys, and probably by now in your local stores, you've got more of these figures on your shelves. Let me know what you've got in your local area. Today, I'm going to talk about Moroff and the Scarif Stormtrooper Squad Leader, the 2-pack for them, and then we'll talk about these guys maybe tomorrow, okay? So let's get a close look at the package. So what they set up here is good guys versus bad guys in these 2-packs, right? And you get this Moroff. They're just calling him Moroff, right? And then you get this guy called the Scarif Stormtrooper Squad Leader. So yet another Stormtrooper uniform you've got to collect. This reminds me of Clone Wars, guys, doesn't it to you? I'll tell you a little bit more about this. And they got some accessories. Of course, this Moroff guy is pretty big anyway, so that's a lot of plastic kind of for your money. The weapons, we'll see. I don't expect the weapons to really be like what you see in the movie, but we'll see. Typically, they add fantasy weapons. And then on the backside, you get a little bit of bio, so you get a little bit of a spoiler about the character. And I'll tell you what it says. Moroff, this Moroff guy, now he looks a lot like a Wampa, doesn't he? Like that guy that was the ice creature in the movie, was it the 3rd movie or the 2nd movie? And he had Luke Skywalker upside down in a cave, and then Luke Skywalker did that whole, you know, the Force, and he grabbed the lightsaber and hacked him up. Well, he's not a Wampa. He's a Gigoran mercenary, and he hires out as a heavy gunner. So he's sort of a good guy. He's fighting for the good guys, I would assume. And, you know, they're all trying to get the Death Star plans. That's what the whole movie is about, right? Like, you already know that. And then the Scarif Stormtrooper Squad Leader. He's a specialist stormtrooper. He works at the top secret headquarters on Scarif. So I'm thinking the Scarif place is going to figure into the plans. It's going to be one of the main planet where they're fighting. By the way, you notice this guy's got a nice Gatling gun. One of these mini guns, they call it. If that's in the movie, that's going to be pretty cool. Actually, if that's a weapon here, that's pretty cool. I'm going to enjoy that. Also, they're advertising, you can download this app, and I have downloaded it. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to try it, and if I can get it to work, I'll put it into this video or maybe the next one. See if it works. It's been crashing a lot. I've tried to open it 3 times, and it crashed. Well, anyway, you ready to open this up? If I missed anything, StarWars.com, Star Wars Having, you know, go and spend your money. I don't understand. They're advertising and they sell directly and they sell in stores at the same time. I don't really understand all that. Well, I'm sorry I talked too much. So we open up the package and look at it because we're here to look at the toy, not for Stu to talk. All right, let's go. And now unboxing the package. Oh, there's some directions here. You don't need that. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. There. Wow, look at that. Actually, a lot of weapons here, huh? A lot of weapons, a big weapons pack. Wow, and a big gun, cannon, and another cannon, and it looks like a mini gun here. And the guys, let's get them out and get them all set up. Okay, so here's the 2 figures. I'll talk about them in a second, but first, okay, so that app they were talking about, see that app there, right? All right, and I tried to work it. They give you 2. There's one sheet here telling you how to get going with the app. You're supposed to scan this barcode here, or what do they call that? I forget what they call this now. But and they all, by the way, since they give you 1 instruction sheet for Moroff, I guess because he's more complicated. We'll talk about that. But anyway, that stupid app, it keeps crashing on me. Okay, see here it is on my phone. There it is. Do you see it right there? And I'm going to try to start it. You see? And actually, I got it working for a little bit, but now it just keeps crashing. I'll keep trying, and maybe for the next review. Yeah, it's just not going to work. Maybe it's my crappy old phone. You know, should I do like one of these things where I give money for a new phone. Huh? Would that would be ethical, I guess. All right, well, here, let's look at the figures. So here's the Scarif Stormtrooper Squad Leader. It's like, well, what's your guys' opinion? Do you think there's enough Stormtrooper variants, or do you like having more different Stormtrooper guys? Because now he's a Scarif Stormtrooper, so if you're going to make a diorama with more Scarif guys, you've got to have more guys that look like this, maybe without the leader, squad leader pattern, which whatever that is, maybe, some of this coloration or the thing on his helmet, who knows? But to me, I don't know, if it was just the white guys, with the white armor, then you could just put them wherever. But now you got to have this or what? Let's get a closer look. Okay, you can see here he's got these legging things going on. Must have something to do with the nature of the planet that he's assigned to, which would be why he. And then he's got these fancy pants. Is there a problem with lava, eruptions, something spewing rock? And then you see this. He's got a pretty cool rifle to carry. So that's always nice. No, the articulation, like you would expect with all these, no bending knees, no bending elbows, just at the shoulders and at the trunk, at the legs, and the head. But these distinctive markings, I'm sure if you buy the accompanying books, you can find out what matters for making him a squad leader, what kind of colors they are. And then he's got, of course, a different kind of helmet too, which I kind of like. I like that visor thing. See that? Yeah, the visor looking thing on the helmet. So it must be they have problems with flashes of light or nuclear explosions. Who knows? I mean, it's the Death Star. The whole thing could blow up on them while they're working on it. So that's probably a precaution, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Now, there's an extra weapon that came, but I'm pretty sure this belongs to Moroff. So let's go look at him. Yeah, Moroff's a bad dude. I mean, he's got a heck of a backpack weapon kind of thing going for him. Twin launchers. These are missile launchers. In the film, if he actually uses this in the film, it's probably going to be like cannons. But he's got this extra Gatling gun thing, so I'm thinking this is probably really what's in the movie, but we'll see. And then look at the detail on his backpack. It's got, extra ammo and stuff, and he's got rockets in there. So maybe he can, put the cannons down and pull out a rocket and maybe the rocket goes into the cannons also. See, it's got like kind of an ammo belt going into the cannon. Yeah. And it's made for. Look how big. He's so big. It's made for him. Sure. He can, not a whole lot. He can move his arms, his head, yeah, just a little bit. He's got this panel. Let's get a closer look. Yeah, so his big stumpy feet, his fur looks like it's got mud on it, like he's been walking in the mud. I guess these guys don't have boots. They just walk with their fur on. Why not? But he's a big old furry guy, and he's got a little bit of detail like a hanging pouch. That's kind of nice. And you can see one of the cannons up close. And then you see that chest plate device thingy. And then you see he's got another pouch, 2 pouches on his belt. Of course, that does not detach. And it's nice his hands do fit into the cannon controls pretty well. So, well, I got one hand doesn't, but it will if I fiddle with it. There. Yeah, it goes in there. At least one hand does. Yeah, see, because his hands got big openings on them. And then, wow, you see all the detail on that backpack. All the stuff he's carrying. He's ready for a lot of different scenarios, I guess. And he's got some kind of respirator because maybe he can't breathe the gas on this planet, Yeah. Pretty cool. Let's check out this rocket launcher. Oh, and I got to tell you about how to install these too, because there was a problem. Okay, when you're going to attach these cannons to the backpack, you see the little peg here that goes out that activates the launcher. Make sure that matches with the receiver peg right here. So you got to match that up. like that, see, and then it'll be tight together. You'll be able to put them together real tight. See how tight, how flush that fits on the other side. Same way. Also on the back of the cannon, you have the option of shooting one at a time, right or left, or both by depressing both levers. How convenient. Personally, I like to shoot one at a time so that if the first round misses, I can adjust fire. Firing cannon. Oh! Get him while he's down. Oh! 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 And if you want to see Moroff without his big cannon thing, here you go. It'll come off, of course. It fits on there nice. There you see a little bit of this harness detail. And he holds that Gatling gun easily. Sure. That would be a handier weapon for him. And, you know, yeah. Moroff. Cool. Well, that's the first of my Rogue One figure reviews, but I got more to do. I got more here. I got vehicles, but I also got to do some Beyblades and some Ben 10 reviews. So hit that subscribe button, and until next time, have a great day.
To kill me, I guess I'm doing okay. I'm lost among the millions, just an empty